There's a book deal in here somewhere. He's got the hair, but not the timing. The Oscar nominations came out yesterday. He missed the cut, but what a performance today in a Western, no less. Facing an impeachment trial on Monday, the governor today railed against the proceedings by way of an extended metaphor, reaching all the way back to those thrilling days of yesteryear. So watch with us now as the Lone Ranger rides again.
I like old cowboy movies, and I want to explain how these rules work in a more understandable way. There was an old saying in the Old West. There was a cowboy who was charged with stealing a horse in town, and some of the other cowboys, especially the guy whose horse was stolen, were very unhappy with that guy. One of the cowboys said, "Let's hang him." Then the other cowboy said, "Hold on, before we hang him, let's first give him a fair trial. Then we'll hang him." Under these rules, I'm not even getting a fair trial. They're just hanging me.
Oh, it gets better. Keep watching. Roll the tape.
If the cowboy who's charged with stealing a horse was charged with doing that in town, but in fact, on the date and time that he apparently stole the horse in town, he was on the ranch with 6 other cowboys, herding cattle and roping steers. And then he expects that when his day comes to go to court, he can bring those 6 cowboys to say it wasn't him because he wasn't in town, he was on the ranch herding cattle. Even if he could bring those cowboys in to say that, under these rules, under 8B, it wouldn't matter.
Now, who was on the ranch? Anyway, I got lost in there. Hanging day is Monday. Watching this in the office today, we kind of felt like we'd seen this somewhere before. We couldn't remember where it was, and then we remembered where. Robert Blake's impromptu press conference after being found not guilty of murder. Take a look.
But before that, I'm going to go out and do a little cowboying. You know what that is? No, you don't know what that is. Cowboying is when you get in a motorhome or a van or something like that, and you just let the air blow in your hair, and you wind up in some little bar in Arizona someplace, and you shoot one-handed 9-ball with some 90-year-old Portuguese woman that beats the hell out of you.
One-handed 9-ball with a one-legged Portuguese woman who beats the hell out of what?
You can only find them in a bar in Arizona. That's why you have to go there.
Interestingly, Erica, the Blagojevich-Beretta connection doesn't end there. Take a look. In fact, we may have found the origins of the Blagojevich hairstyle, bringing the 70s back one governor at a time.
I like it.
There you go. Up next, the teddy bear.